Well, if you struggle this last 2 days with trading range that we had in SIP in Emini, you need to take a look on this video and explanations that I'm doing about how my performance was so extraordinary during the last 2 days, including today, 11th of January. So take a look on this video and you will find my entries, how I manage and the assumptions and premises that I do when I'm trading range. I have to say I love trading range. So if you like this video, please just just click the like button in the YouTube. Let me know any comments you might have or suggestions for next videos. And just doing this just for beginner traders to help people to try to accelerate their learning curve, the journey to be consistent on day trading. Thank you very much for watching me. Don't forget to click the like button. Enjoy it. Hey traders, wanna tell a story to you for you. Last 2 days has been wonderful trading a mini an SIP and a couple of days of trading range, but I could take advantage of the trading range. I really love trading range because it gives us good good reference, um, and we have very good edges when we're trading FBO, in the sense that we have the advantage of the failure of breakouts below previous lows, so we or even the limits of the trading range. So what we're trying to see here, or we'll see here, is pretty much the trades that I did yesterday and explain, and today, and explain some of things. I don't have so much time, so I'm not gonna make this a long video. So I'll try to explain quickly what I did and why I did it. That's the most important thing. And I've been sharing part of my vision about the price action by Barbar, in the Rose trade in the Rose Discord. And basically here is pretty much what I shared there live, and what I did. So let's start with yesterday. I think that is important. We have more good swings yesterday rather than today. Yesterday we have a range of more than 40 points, or almost 40 points. So yeah, 40 points. I think we had a range of 40 points, so we can get some good swings of more than 15 points, or around 15 points, which is makes my result to the uh, yesterday better than today, right? And I have been more time in the same trade yesterday rather than today. That's the difference between the both performance. So this day I make a, counting a trade that I made in the Globex during the night. I made a gross profit of 2,600, breaking my record in just one day. And I have to tell, it is just with one E-mini, no more than one E-mini. So I did just that with one E-mini. And let me explain what I did here. So this is kind of the performance of yesterday. 6 wins, 60 points. Collect 60 points yesterday. And basically what I did is, take advantage during the Globex session of this fail L2, and make the first swing of almost 13 points, and I get out here in this, below this bar, 67. I think that we were in a wedge, so there is better exit, and I did it. To be honest, it was lucky here because I was trying to put a, let's say a reference in the web, and then the web put an order here for selling, and I had to sell. But then we have this leg, so I was looking, and then with this leg is something, when you have a leg like this, you're expecting to have a second leg down. But then I sold the first bull bar. Perhaps I should wait for them, sell in the middle here. So my risk was so huge comparing with the low of the 174. So I was selling low. That's a mistake. So we should sell at least here, right above this line. Green line is pretty much at 50%. So you can sell here and put a stop above, and then I will be okay. But with this break, I was very, very uncomfortable with that bar, so I put my stop above that bar, and this big me no matter. But I lost 8 points there, but that's okay. I prefer to get out from bad trades rather than to keep trying to selling gain here and trying to get in the middle. So I prefer to get out, and that's what I recommend to everyone. So here I didn't trade here, or I trade with mass, something like that, but didn't trade in AS. And then and to be honest, this was kind of selling here area. So if you sell here, it will be okay. But at this time I was not comfortable, so I waited a little bit more. 187 is the opening bar one. So selling that bar could be okay because it was in a in a triple top here. So was a good selling that bar one. But you see here, so no follow through. Then this fell below the low um, of the um, of the Globex. Then when we see that 193 and I get it, this is a L1 fail below, keep leaving a micro gap here. I get it, I enter here using a M1 swing, right? So sometimes I saw a 1 minute chart and then I enter into the swings. I'm looking for 2 legs up. So 1 leg, 2 legs up, and then I got out just right this bar, close it. I didn't like this bar. This is a climax, so when you get a bar like this, you need to get out because you have some bulls here above the bar, and then when you see this bar, they could be disappointed. And what we see here is basically something that is important. Right after here, you have 1 leg, but you can say that it's 2 legs. It's a 2 leg trap, and then you have 2 legs, 2 leg trap, and then this short here will be great to take it. But then 1 leg, 2 legs trap again, and then I get long here again, using again M1 and 1 minute chart, and get out below the L2 here. So when this bar goes below 211, I got out below. So I didn't want bars below that bar. It proves here that it means L2 double top. It means that now we're going to revert back 2 legs down. Basically it's that 1 leg. So we can say 1 leg. It's a wedge here. Try to buy here, trying to make a double bottom with this bar, but it fails, right? Fails here, and when this bar started to form, I did enter using 5 minute chart, and then I hold it. So put my stop here, the 199, I hold it, got this bar, leg one, pull back, leg two, second leg trap again, same situation. So this is an exit here, L2, as I always say. This is a mistake. I didn't need to take this one. I take this stop below the low of the day. It shouldn't be. That's a bad trade. We're starting the first leg, so this is something that we cannot do here. Well, there's no reason to take that long. That was a mistake. The only reason maybe is that we were in the support area, so that's why. But it's just one leg. Perhaps you need to wait second leg down and then you can get it. Two legs up, uh, second leg trap, two legs up, second leg trap, two legs up, second leg trap, two legs down, second, or three legs down, second. It's a trap too. So one, two legs down, good trap below, lower of the day, then you can get long as I did here. So just wait a little bit more and you can get the right entry. And then that entry, I took it until the end of the day. So with that, I get 6 wins, 2 losses, 2 avoidable losses, I would say, bad trades, both bad trades, and I lost 16 points that I shouldn't, right? So that's important to say. Today, let's say today we have the situation, the following situation, right? We have trades that I did during the Globex like this. Even here, I tried to buy. I tried to sell here, and I get out here and reverse, so I lost something here, like 2 points, right? So my plan is to sell below this, but it was not so strong here, just one arrow, red arrow. So I reverse here in this bar, right? So above the breakout point, and then I get those good bars here, but then 4 consecutive bear bars, and that's it. So we need to know that there is no more chance to have a new high here. So then when this bar came, I get out below the bull bar first, and then I did sell below that bar. So in the formation of this another bar, I got this one. So one leg, two legs. I didn't like this fail. So when this it was forming, I put my stop above that 160.73, and this bar took me out of the trade, but that was okay. That was not my premise, just to have that fail here, the low of close to the low of the Globex. I didn't like that, so I'm good to that trade to get out there to and get that swing. But then if the premise didn't change, you can enter again selling, and then look at where I exit. I exit exactly in the close of that bar, gaining 9.25 points in 2 bars. And then I consider this because that was a news here, right, at that time. First leg trying to break out this low, so I tried to sell again here. Okay, looking for the second leg down. When this bar came up, this 2 bar, I decided to exit in this 182. My premise is this is a flag. It should fail starting 182 low, but didn't fail, so I get out there. And then that was my loss during the Globex session, 1.5 points. So the Globex I already had in the pocket, 10 points, very good margin to start the regular 10 hour. When it goes to the regular 10 hour, we see this bar as a continuation of the previous one here. So you see here, this is the bar 187. So I sell here, sold here, right? Looking for more for the breakout of that point, and get it more level of lower prices, right? And then we got this 1 bar bull bar, right? following of a bear bar and then a doji. So this is trading range behavior. So I get out. I didn't, I didn't have more at this time, more expectations to go lower at this time. And then it came IOI here. We see the, if we see the ETH, we see a kind of 3 or 4 legs here, right? So it's a kind of wedge here with an IOI, right? So how we operate IOI, you sell below like a bear flag, you say you sell below, but we have trading range price action. So sell below this. This is not a trend. Sell below this is a suicide. You need to wait for follow through. Eventually, if we have a bear bar here closing below, you can sell below that close, right? Not that low. But then you wait for the bar. Let me plot here numbers now. Yeah. So you wait for the bar 7 goes below and then see what's happened. When this 7 goes up, leaving this 6 um, sellers trap it, we should say that this is the target, something like that, right there, right? So that will be the target essentially. Or even we can say this or this even. So, but that's the target, and measure move of that 7 up. Why? Because the sellers that were trapped here, they will try to sell above as they did here and get out in the 50% or even, right, get out right here, something like that. So that's what's happened there. And that's why we have this bar 10, right, failing in the 11. So I did buy here close to the close of the bar 7. This is a bad bull signal bar, let's say that, right, this one. So you can buy here above this, or you can buy in the close of the last bear bar like this with the limit order. So I did buy here and get out in the L2, L1, L2. So below L2, I get out, I got out. As my plan always is, if you're doing a swing, you need to get out in H2, L2. That's what Albrook's recommends to us and works very well. You lost some if you don't get a kind of climax bar like these, for example, big bar, when you say, this is a gift, I gotta get out, like this one, 77, for example. You usually lost some points below L2, but that's the most secure trade. I get out here. I didn't regret for these 2 bars. That's part of my game. That's part of my plan. So I'm fine. 10 points here. Then it is a very good ledge here. All the heights are in the same price. So it's a ledge. Very nice final flag here. You see here is a triangle, rising triangle. So rising triangles, usually they work out for below the trending line. So that's what's happening here. So I was waiting for that, trying to anticipate the entry using M1. So in the swing that we have in the in the 1 minute chart. And then I make my swing, couple of legs, right? So if you see this one, even I got those trade in mass, I didn't do it in this, but if you see this, look at this. where this 33 fell, 50% of the bear leg. So you see here 50% of the bear leg. So I tried to do that and failed later, but it's a very nice trade. I did this one using micros, just micros, not yes, but this is a really good trade I have done sometimes. um, Even in some of the days I did this one very nice, nicely done. So what is the edge here? You have 50%. You can sell in the 50% with limit order. You have 50% risk. You go to the 101. It's a high probability trade, and as you get here, so if you see here, look at this, is leg one pullback, leg two spectacular. That was my exit there, but when I saw 3.Gs making FBO, I decided to get out. We were so close, close enough, it's good. So I get out with those points here. It's more 12 points, very nice. The best trade that I did in during the day, I think, and this one, but this trade was the best swing. And then here, the first stop that I took here was basically this. But I see, well, 4 consecutive bull bars, good bars. This 142 is not a bull bar. It's a micro channel. So what I try to do is pretty much the same, and this time with S that we saw with the leg. So try to set to buy in the 50%. That's what I tried to do. Try to buy in the 50%. This time didn't work, and then I'd exit below that 46. So trying to see if it's gonna fail below the lot of the day, and then we got this breakout tentative here. So when this happened, I took my stop here, 6 point of a stop, and I immediately enter into a sell to try to leverage this say this breakout. So I did sell here, get out here with 6 points. So the 6 points that I really lost, I compensated here. And then same thing here. So when you see this leg, strong leg, you say, well, you should have a second leg down, right? So again, try to sell. Even I wait for 50% here in the EMA, right? I didn't sell the EMA, but I sell the close of that bar, 55. We have two bars, no, and then this 58. With 58, there's no reason to exit because we can have an L2 and get down. But then we got that 59, and then I did exit there because that was not what I was expecting. I was expecting this bar 58 to fail and get down again, and didn't do that. So premise blowout. So I had exit with less 2 points, 2.25 points here, short. That's it. So when we make trade management with premises, when a premises fails, you have to discipline to get out. Basically, it's that. And here, another trade that I shouldn't take. This one above that 59. I'll say that it is not a bad trade, but we should have to put the right stop. So here is the premise just changed here below 57. So I did buy high versus this leg. So if you buy high, you need to have a wide stop essentially here. When the price coming here is gonna have sellers trap it here. That's why this leg happened, because this sellers trap here didn't get out, so they have to get out after 73 with hurry. Um, and then I took that stop in this bear bar. I didn't like that, and I think I get out very well with that bad trade. Almost 3 points I lost here. And then the final one was a buy above this 70. About 72 I didn't like because we have just one leg here. So you see here it's a one leg pullback, second leg. This is so tiny versus the last three bars. So I didn't like this 72. It's like a it's you know for me look at like a pullback of this and then go down. And we have a magnet here below. So I didn't like that 72, but then I wait for a breakout over the 70. So over the 70 I did buy and then get out below 78. My target was here in the lash, some points below. But then when 78 fell after this huge bar, that is a bar that could be a climax, I exit below that 78. And that was my day. 39.5 points and 11 point losses. So I get 28 point net during the day. So great results. And one thing that I like to highlight here when we see my results is a couple of things that we need to take care. First of all, when you're a swing trader into the day trade, you can get 50% of profitable trades, right? And then if you see the profit factor one here, 1.93. You need to set your profit target in 2 times your risk. That's the key of the consistency. So you see here when you increase your profitable percent, you're gonna get more dollars, right? If you increase your profit factor, you're gonna get more dollars even. So you have two variables that you can improve when you are trading and you're learning more. That's advantage to make swing trades, and that's why I always recommend to the beginners just to make swings and get a good management of those swings. When you can see here today in the regular 10 hours, I did pretty much make all the swings available in this day, right? So did operate in all the swings. Here, this is something after a micro gap, a micro channel, you expect at least a second leg up. Didn't have it, so it's not about trade. It's just low probability here. That's like leg is low probability. That is why we saw the reversal in that way too. So if you have a low probability leg, the reversal is gonna be in the same way, the low probability. So that's why this buy here didn't work, and that's why this sell here, same thing, 50%, 50% didn't work too. Both are low probability events. That's why it didn't work. So here we have a wedge, 1, 2 legs, and then 3 legs down. This is a wedge. If somebody was asking about why this reversal abruptly, this is a wedge with a low probability leg. Then it's a very climatic leg. So this high will be tested. I don't know if today or the same day, but it's gonna be tested in anywhere. So it was tested today. So this is the main target, and when we are in a low probability event plus low probability event again, this is a high probability target too. With that, I'm gonna close the video. Please let me know your comments. Subscribe if you already you didn't do it, and please share with other traders that are trading SIP. I'm happy to know your view about those 2 days. Let me know any comments that you might have or suggestions in the comments in YouTube. And please give me your like if you like this video. Thank you.